Alright, so guys, welcome on board Entertainment for Us TV. We are here again to serve you. And entertainment is the focus, but correction is also our ultimate goal. So we don't really say that we are perfect. We are not perfect, guys. We are not. We are not perfect, right? But Saga TV community, and we are into today's political analysis. Let me just I don't know whether it's pause this one. So guys, whenever we talk here, some people come about and say, shut up. But we say we can't shut up because we are not perfect. But at the same time, can we try to just point out the faults, the mistakes around us, you know? Hey, I'm imagining myself nude and dancing all the way to the platform and with expensive liquor, of course. I don't know what Kenyans would think of that. You know, many times people bash us, especially if you're into civil servants, civil service. People will be like, a teacher should not do this, you know. They'll be like, a nurse should not do this. The police should not do this. But sometimes when a rich person, does it, then people are quiet. And I'm like, does it taste different? Does it now taste different that Akothee has done it and not me? I don't know whether it makes any difference. That's my question I'm throwing to you. So let me know. Let me know actually, because I really love Akothee, to tell you the truth, especially when I look at the parenting of her kids. And of late, of course, the year we were ending it by saying that Akothee is the queen of mothers. The queen of single mothers, mama yao. But now she has again turned the gear and showed us dust. Hey, talk of the audacity and effrontery. Hey, I don't just know because now Nuru Okanga has come out to lecture her, and it's not very palatable to the ears. You don't even know where to put your ears if you actually have to play this in the house. And I know during this holiday, students are opening this stuff and seeing. And I know a lot of people just like me who are admiring Akothee on one side of the plate. There are those who are also admiring her. And what if some admire her and decide to do what she's done? What will Kenya turn into? Or even the world at large? Because Akothee is not just a Kenyan figure, but an international figure. Hey, she once said that she should be given an accolade for being a mother to children from different worlds. And I said, okay, it is what it is. People take pride in different stuff, and they always say they make choices and they know the consequences and they are happy. Hey, I'm not complaining, but then, the audacity of just stripping naked and dancing at that level, I'm imagining the sons-in-law. Oh, where will they put their eyes? Where will they put? Because social media, you cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it. Sometimes something props up and the first person to see will be your son-in-law. Hey, Akothee, mama of the queen of single mothers. What did you decide to do, Ololomayo? Why did you decide to do what you did? Hey, I don't even know what to say, but it is what it is, guys. Now let's go to those specific videos, the shocking videos here. Let's go to the shocking videos before we move to Got the Top. Hey, the effrontery in is just too much. So Akothee, by the way, we really love her. The fact that she has done a lot of things on touching the vulnerable. She has made it to pay fees for some of the students who would not have done it. She has a school running. She has the French, I don't know what, going on, and so many other projects. So I don't know what exact thing does she miss that should force her into again going back to the stripping, because she once did it dancing in America naked, and people really threw a lot of blacklashes. And I thought by this age she should have walked out of that kind of life, you know, because some people call her retired whatever. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, but it shocked me, to say the truth. It shocked me that Akothee would come out and do the controversial dance naked. Now you go to Facebook, people are actually discussing the same. You go to YouTube, it is that. You go to TikTok, it is that. So let me just get this shocking nudity. And by the way, Nuru Okanga had to say this, and I'm hopeful that I know for sure that Okanga will not speak clean. Let's hear this.
Kwa sababu ni time yangu. Nikimaliza mimi naenda. Time yangu kisha uniambie niende. Nataka niongeleshe huyu mwanamke anaitwa Akothee. Tafadhali Akothee, kama uheshimu watoto wako, heshimu watoto wetu. Kwa sababu watoto wetu wanakaa social media. Mr. Speaker, ni jambo la aibu. Niliingia kwa nyumba, mtoto wangu wa grade 6 amescream Akothee. Ananiuliza huyu amevaa nini? Anaona suruari nyeusi na madoadoa. Nataka niambie Akothee, Mr. Speaker, Akothee ako na vijana wakubwa wameoa na ako na wasichana wameoleka. Wewe nyamaza. Kino. Mr. Speaker, tamani mwanaume unamfanya mbele kwa mbele. Mimi nasema chupa. Hata niseme mambo ya serikali kidogo.
So, it was so shaming, actually. Akothee may say that she does not have an apology or she owes no one an apology, but to her level, I believe that Akothee is now a public figure. A public figure, actually. Whenever she posts something, a lot of people will see. Yeah? When she posts something in 1 minute, a lot of people will see, you know. And I don't know why she had to do what she did, but I just feel odd. I just feel odd by what she actually decided to display. Now, let's get to those videos. If you feel like it's okay, let me know, because I saw the other day Kokomama shambuking ladies in America for how they were dressing. Let me just look at this.
Nataka niongelesha Akothee. TV ziko za online. Mimi kwa nyumba yangu kuna ile TV iko YouTube. Watoto wanaingia kule.
Yeah, so as Nuru Okanga was just saying, most of the kids, especially this holiday, they are at home. Kids ranging from 1 year to 20 years. Primary, nursery, up to university. Now, sometimes as far as people say control the social media and what have you, YouTube, how do you control? How do you control it? You know? And especially Akothee is a public figure, and anything she does, it trends in minutes. So if a student will be opening Facebook, for example, or TikTok, they'll automatically see her. They'll automatically see her. So I do not understand why sometimes people seek. Why do people seek to be popular through the aspect of nudity? That one I am not so sure, you know. I'm not so sure about it. I'm still asking myself a lot of questions. That is why you are seeing that I'm taking a lot of time to concentrate. Let's just play this. Now look at this. On Point News said that Akothee's explicit dance in front of Governor Gladys Wanga sparked social media outrage. Akothee is in trouble after her half-naked stage appearance at Homa Bay event backfired. The singer and influencer on stage on a skimpy attire, leaving tongues wagging over her choice of dress. She went ahead to act to a singer, exposing her fundamentals, making her few minutes on stage unbearable for some of the attendees. Kenyans have noted with concerns how Gladys Wanga and Millie Odhiambo looked uneasy during her show. Akothee is an ambassador for Homa Bay County. Actually, that's the reality. That's the reality, because what I know is that when Akothee stands before the people, look at that, you know. When Akothee stands before the people, you know, she represents women. She represents women. She's the face of Homa Bay at large. And she decided to do this. I don't know why she did, but I was quite embarrassed when I watched what she did. And I was like, okay, some people will be like, you who is talking, what do you have? But then it's not all about what we have. Sometimes we may not get what Akothee has. We may not even ever be able to get what she has, you know. But then I'm just remembering this one. You actually remember this one? If you do, then you can tell me whether you remember it. And there was another one here, even before an archbishop. I don't know whether you remember this one also. You remember this one before the archbishop? This is Akothee here. And you can see how skimpy she is. And in fact, there was another performance she did, and she was almost like that also with her daughters. And I think it was this one, huh? It was this one. You see this one? This is Akothee and her daughters. And she still chose such a skimpy attire. Let me look for another. There was a recent dance Akothee did also, and she was a bit skimpy. I don't know whether you saw that one. I watched it, though it was not so much as the current one. But the latest, it was on another level. You know? Troy, welcome in the house. Like the video. Like the video. And anybody else who is on board, like the video. I'm watching, I'm doing a reaction. I always do reactions most of the times. So you can actually hear me out. I'm doing a reaction on some lady from Kenya. I think you know her very well. Known as Akothee. Akothee. She calls herself the queen of the single mothers. Of course, she has made it as a mother to take care of her children. But then, I do not understand what she thinks the young people would actually take out of what she does currently. You know, like look at this one. Somebody posted this one. Oh, is it Akothee herself? Akothee the table shaker at it again. All the Kenyan glasses with expensive liquors are on the floor. Certified Chief Executive Officer of Bad Girls is back. I had missed Kenyans. Rock it, the rumor style. This dress code is called Rumor Night by Akothee. This is how we are rocking December streets. Warm, long legs. If you got it, show it. Amielma Adawa though. Thank you very much, Homa Bay. I love you so much. Tomorrow is my last day of exams. Keep it rolling, my babies. Good night. And she said, click the link to download more photos. Hey, Akothee. So she's not apologizing to anyone. And she sat here. This is how she sat. You can see the poses. Long legs. If you got it, show it, right? So Akothee was here showing what she has, right? Again here. Again here. Again here. So, of course, people have decided to do what they're gonna do. And remember, her post has gone viral. 7.5K comments. 26,000 views. Huh? That is Facebook. And remember, Facebook is paying for the views, right? And some people are there like, diapers. Others like, just imagine if Akothee was a woman rep. Others are like, I love her. How you do. You do you. Mwingine, as long as you are happy, mtu asikutishe. Mwingine, the confidence Akothee has is the same confidence I want to use to address the nation. Just wait. Alright? Ah. Another one is that I admired to be you until yesterday I was for repentance. Another one is like, when the madman walks naked, it is his people who feel ashamed. Of course, I remember this one. This one is in Man of the People. So this one is depicting that it is not Akothee who is going to be ashamed, but her people. Stella Kanja said, somebody has commented about your dress code. And I said, she wants to the event as Akothee, not Esther. Kindly wait for Esther to dress as you want. Mama, I love you. Bure, you inspire me. Hey, I told you guys, if I will do this without money, people will be like, hey, get your ass out of here. You know, they'll tell me, stay off. Your legs are withered. But then, because Akothee has done it and she has money, people are massaging her ego and saying, okay, do you? So, all of us should now begin walking legs, long legs. By the way, I have long legs like Akothee, but mine are not dark. So, Akothee has decided that we should go with long legs naked on the streets. I don't know if all of you will take that. For me, I really I've never been comfortable with putting on something very skimpy. Most of the times I'm in trousers, and I do dresses once in a while because I also fear cold. It really affects my health. So I do not most times prefer to expose my body as Akothee is doing here. But I also just think on moral purpose, for moral purposes, nobody should be exposing their body the way Akothee was doing it. And I think Nuru Okanga came strong in it, though he was using a very bad language also, because I'm so sure if the kids watched Akothee, then they are so sure also listening to the father. And the father saying that you will use a bottle to feed where? And I'm like, okay, that is the reaction she wanted. That is the reaction Akothee really wanted for having done what she did, right? Okay, so let's get to this. Let's get to this. Oga Obinna. Oga Obinna's prank recently. Let's check on it. Oga Obinna had a very funny prank from Lola. And I don't know if this prank should continue between parents and children because they make an easy moment, you know. So Oga Obinna was actually told by Lola that my mother told me you are not my father. She said it when you were cooking. I don't know whether it was really a prank or Oga Obinna decided to call it a prank. I'm not quite sure up to now. I'm not quite sure. I'm just waiting for that specific video because I looked at it some 2 days ago before Obinna came up with the narrative. Let me just check for it. Give me some minutes and I'll be checking for it. If I don't get, I have to search again, you know. It's taking me quite far. It's taking me quite far. I don't think that it was that far. Of course, the The recent aspect was Obinna telling us how he had to drive after taking some food, and some people took it as a poison. I don't know how true this is. Let's just check here as we wait for the other.
Okay. Yote 9-10 inaonyesha growth in the space. Then me, I'm happy for people securing the bag. Yeah, nani mu secure the bag, Buddha. Ukiitwa bread, enda chukua yo bread, enda chukue maziwa, Buddha. Enda upige shughuli. And there's one lesson
Troy is very chatty today. Tell us, what are you chatty about? Troy, you also want to expose your long legs?
Something I wanted to pick from whatever happened during the weekend. The cake is too big. The cake is too big, and everybody can get it. Like I can win, and you can win, and the next person can win, and the next person can win. Na tuko tu sawa. You get? Like Kotutu was happening, kuna wasanii walikuwa na perform huko. Even the Matata was happening, kuna wasanii walikuwa na perform huko. Luo Festival was happening, kuna wasanii walikuwa na perform huko. Akina Kashmir pia walikuwa na launch nini yao, kuna wasanii walikuwa wanafanyika huko. Huko kwa president kuna kitu kinafanyika, kuna wasanii walikuwa na perform huko. Huko kwa Sakaja kuna kitu kinafanyika, kuna wasanii walikuwa na... My friend, the cake is too big, man. Tusikwe na wivu ndogo ndogo unnecessary ati yao, z. The cake is too big and it is enough for everybody. All right? So let us look at that part and let us help and support each other in whatever we are trying to do. Personally, this weekend, I didn't manage to go to any. So, nilianza kukua mgonjwa on Friday night. Friday midnight. Tumbo ikaanza tu kuniuma, man. Tumbo ilikuwa inaniuma, man. Nilikuwa nafikiria, hebu kama hapo kwa gari. So, nilikuwa nafikiria there's something wrong wazee. So, later I found out it is food poisoning that had affected me. Like, nilikuwa nimekula food mbaya. Sasa nilikuwa nimepoison. Wanasema food poisoning. Oh, you know, since it's been poisoned. No. So, food poisoning. So, Saturday night, alafu nini. Niaje?
All right, so Obinna is there. Before I bring the Lola prank on Obinna, you are not my father. What's funny? I think some of the people have taken life to be so easy. They don't care what people will think or what they'll say.
Mama alikwambia wewe si mtoto wangu.
All right, let's listen to this. Something done long ago, but it just beats the logic, right?
Huh? One day you come and realize or find out that I'm not your father. What happens?
Life moves on.
Anze na wewe. Wambia anze na wewe because mama yeye anaweza kuja kuchukua. Alafu itakuwa story.
Can you imagine?
What don't you like about school? Business. Want to reduce it somewhere here? What? Let me tell you something. I want to cut this thing.
Where?
No. It's too big. I want to reduce it somewhere here.
Why?
Alikwambia aje?
Aliniambia kuonele kwa na yaya kaki.
Mama alikwambia hivyo. Songa hivi.
It's getting that
serious. Okay, this is interesting. Hebu ingia hapa ndani.
Oh, Sylvia.
Hebu ngoja.
Imekuwa interesting.
Hey, mom.
I'm not a real child. What? That's your father. Tunajua mnanipenda. Babako anakukujia kesho. Ndaka mamangu aliniambia hivyo. I'm not believing.
Mamako alikwambia aje?
The same thing.
Ati mamako alikwambia?
The same thing kitu. Atakwambia yule si baba yako. Ataniambia.
Alikwambia aje? Sema.
Ati?
Sikusikii, mom.
Ati I'm not a real child. What?
Mama alikwambia wewe si mtoto wangu?
Alisema wewe sio mimi. Alisema wewe sio mimi.
Hebu ngoja.
Imekuwa interesting.
Hebu come here.
Hebu pia mimi nataka kuingia kwa blanketi.
Songeza hivi.
It's getting that serious.
Okay, this is interesting. Hebu ingia hapa ndani.
Interesting.
Hati? Mama alikwambia hivyo? When?
Ila siku nilikuwa na yeye kakicha. Ulilia?
Alikwambia aje?
Aliniambia adopted.
What do you mean adopted?
Kitu umeniambia.
Kusema about adoption. Hati alisema dad siri mpango wako. Basi baba yako hapo.
Mimi sijui. What the heck? So where is my real dad?
Na find out kuhusu mtoto wako.
Kuna kitu kama hiyo.
Dada alikuwa ameshapata stress.
Sasa juani.
Dada yake mfanani.
Zima hiyo kitu bana. Hii prank imebackfire.
Tunafanana.
Umejuaje?
Si mimi na mamangu tuko na information.
Kwa unaongea?
Tuna machona. Sai dad akipaka mafuta tutamatch the same color. Mimi sisi tulifanya DNA test na dad. Hebu songa.
All right. So this is a prank that happened some time ago, not today, but it came back to the internet because we said never forget, guys. So if your child came to you and told you that their mama said that you are not the father, even if it's a prank, what would happen? Some pranks. They are pranks indeed. Because I don't think in an African situation we are used to pranks. And even if they are pranks, some are too weighty. I don't know how Obinna's children, with all the love and the pampering and the care that their father has provided to them, how they decided to prank him about father, the father not being their father. I do not just understand who gave them that idea. Content is content, but sometimes it can be too much, right? That is what I just think, you know. That is what my thought tells me, and that is what makes you me and makes you you. Were you surprised by this? Were you surprised by this kind of prank? Hey. And this is not just the only prank. We have had so many pranks these kids have played on Obinna, but this one surprised me. It really surprised me because I did not expect it. I did not expect that they would tell their father that their mother told them that the house, that Obinna is not the father to Lola. You know, that is just too much, because even if we do engage in pranks, some are quite too much. And even though they are the kids who come up with them, I don't know what the world is ending up with, because if you have a violent father, what would happen? We've seen fathers killing kids, cutting them into pieces and burying them, destroying them. Troy is like, are you talking to me? I am talking to anybody who is on the platform. So I'm doing the reaction over matters to do with pranks. So some pranks we do in Africa are too much. How would you prank somebody and tell them that my mother told me you are not my father? What will happen? What if your father is violent? What if the father also begins to doubt? What if indeed you are not your father's child and your father decides, now I'm going to do the DNA, and they discover you're not their child, and so they throw you out of this comfort? I'm like, Lola, hey Lola, I'm so sorry, but if this is the child thing, like all of you children sat down and decided, you are being put in a hot soup, because you never know. They always say it's only the mother who knows who the father of the children are. So if in case this was indeed something that is connected to Mama Lola, I do not know what it would mean. I do not know. Actually, I do not know. So I'm just checking on that, and I'm still stuck to understand the nudity in Akothee, and she says she has no apology. She has come back to Kenya before Kenyans to provoke them, because this December, that will be the attire. So be used to the long naked legs. And for those who are saying diaper, for those who are saying this, and for Nuru Okanga, who is throwing tantrums and saying that he's going to deal with it, Akothee has said that she's going to have that long leg attire the entire year. And in December it will be the worst. So you can switch off your TV, or you actually make sure now you negotiate around YouTube, because possibly September, November, December, that is when many artists act, many artists perform. And even if Millie Odhiambo, the bad girl, has said that she was suspended while in high school for dancing, she's not on the brim like like our lady here. The queen of single mothers has spoken, and she has said it is what it is, and she loves how you'll react. She wants you to react as much as possible, because it is what it is, guys. Yeah, it is what it is. And I've shown you different platforms, and Akothee herself doing her thing, and again, it needs some other authenticity level, And it seems that there is nothing, like YouTube has not had any video showing that, But guys, it is what it is. The long legs. The long legs, linga. Hey, I saw that video on, I don't know whether it was TikTok. And I was like, Akothee. Yeah, Akothee. You come back again. Mercy Waweru is like Otek Martin. Oh, Otek Martin indeed. Hey. Hey, that needs authenticity and effrontery. I've not seen anybody in Kenya who has really tried that. It's only Akothee who does it. And some people are like, do you? And I'm like, hey, if I go ahead and do this, because she has said now this is a fashion. All ladies in the house, it is a new fashion. The long legs. Otek Martin. Hey, I am still in shock, because this is one of the ladies we really admire of late, because of the way she has raised her children, and they have made it. All of them at least are, with the master's degrees and all success, dressing around them. And I was like, Akothee has actually decided not to shock us anymore, until I was shocked. And I was shockatalized. The shockatalization was too much. And until I had to come here and do some gossip. And Troy has kept our chat very active. Mercy Waweru has also come. Thank you. Welcome on board. Like the video. Hey. And Nuru Okanga has said that the kids had to see this. And I'm like, oh, Nuru Okanga. Akothee has explicitly said that this will be the new dress in the house, especially December. So what will you do to your YouTube, or rather your TV, that you are saying your kids watch and they see Akothee all the time? Hey, I would wish to see how Wanga and the bad girl looked like. I'm looking at Instagram. There's some Instagram, Hey, we just have to do content, because content is contenting. But, content is contenting. Look at this. Millie Odhiambo right here. Millie Odhiambo. Where is Gladys Wanga? Gladys Wanga is here. Gladys Wanga, Millie Odhiambo, and Akothee right there. Hey, don't joke. Don't joke. If you are Socketalized like me, continue remaining in Socketalized. It is what it is, you know. Somebody said, you will be shocked until you shock yourself, guys, because Akothee doesn't give a damn. Okay, but today I've just enjoyed myself. I wanted to do this video relaxed because my head was aching from, I think, around 2 in the night up to around 8. And so I decided to do this just to vibe myself, you know. I just decided to do this to vibe myself. I decided to do this just for entertainment purposes, but I'm questioning, and I know Akothee does not give a damn about what I'm saying, and we have mixed reactions. Of course, you can see that Wanga, Governor Wanga, and Millie Odhiambo, the queens of dance, were very shockatalized. They were shockatalized, you know. Because Akothee was not cornering about anything. She had to go ahead and twerk and turn and vibe. Hey, and some people are so surprised, but then it is what it is, guys. What will we do? What will we do? She has told us that regardless of what we say, she will be here for a long time with the long legs until December. So even if it is cold, she is saying she does not give a damn. Yeah. Hey. So she's here as Akothee, not as Esther. That's what she'll tell you. Because when she's in office, she says, I'm Esther, I'm not Akothee. 2 in 1 psychology. Psychology really making it to be 2 in 1. Hey. Difficult. Somebody here on Instagram with very funny comments. Look at that. Look at those comments. Now, I'm trying to understand Akothee, and what I all understand is that with her terrible beginning, which was not earning her anything, she has no explanation for us, because when she became famous because of such stuff. So she cares less, even if we complain, because her fame and her money or her wealth or affluence and her ability to take care of her daughters and sons is all found in this. So why not? Why not celebrate what she has to do? They say take the pill that will give you the medicine towards your illness. And she was ill from poverty and a bad life, and her medicine was this that made her be what she is. Hey, I'm not saying that now people will begin walking naked. You will force people on the streets to actually become crazy. You know, I would imagine if a school, one morning in a school, all madam teachers decide to walk to school in attire called long legs. If all teachers in the morning, you wake up and you see all teachers in long leg attire walking to school, how would you feel? How would you feel about it? I'm asking you as parents because I can read the comments and some are like, those legs are very good. Yeah? Some people are like, yes. Kuna clip ingine ichezwe. Others like, yes, I would dress like that too. She looks good. Wengine wanasema ako poa sana, watu wana wivu tu. And I'm like, okay, let's go back to Kibaki. Kibaki once said, ni wivu tu. Ni wivu. Hakuna lingine, ni wivu tu. Is it really true that it's out of envy that people are talking? Or do people really feel like kids might turn into such dresses and then sooner or later the streets of Kenya will be filled with the I don't want to define what they'll see, but guys, we are in the house. So thank you people for being here for with me for 40 minutes. I'm breaking to go eat and then see what I'll do later, but it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Maybe I'll be getting content later to do on Yabohanse after I watch other people also, because I've also to watch other people just like they watch me. So thank you for staying tuned here. Welcome all the time. You can go through my other videos that I did other times, and I really appreciate your presence. Bye bye for now. Adios.